Good morning. It is Tuesday, November the 12th, and this is The Drill. Thank you very much. I'm Ron, your host and the only true conservative in the United States today because I'm the only one who makes the presumption for the status quo. I'm one of the butchers, bakers, and candlestick makers. I'm an honorably discharged Desert Storm-era Air Force veteran with an associate's degree and a registered independent. My podcast is made available through Spreaker and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. Today I'm going to credit Rush Limbaugh, emphatically state that I don't speak socialist and neither does any other true conservative, and explain why no true conservative should ever resign under pressure, and critique a statement made by Joe Pags. All that when I come back. Thank you. Credit to Rush Limbaugh. Last week, Mr. Limbaugh spent at least an hour celebrating President Trump's successful rally. Good for Mr. Limbaugh. We are starved for news of conservative triumphs and cannot get enough of them. Please, Mr. Limbaugh, more of the same. When I come back, I don't speak socialist. Thank you. Welcome back. I don't speak socialist, and neither do you. The proper way to handle the introduction into a conversation of words like, or non-words like Latin X is to say, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't speak socialism. If you want to communicate with me, you'll have to speak English. The word Latinx is gibberish, and it has no meaning. Don't use it. Smuggling invented terms into conversations is one of the subtle ways that the left attempts to dominate our culture, and so-called conservatives use these terms and thereby give the left power. Don't do it. Don't be stupid. If you don't know what someone is talking about, say so. And remember that the left, again, is trying to use subtle ways to influence our culture. There's a saying in program, if you hang around a barber shop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. When I come back, I'll explain why it is bad for any high-profile conservative to resign under pressure. Thank you. Never resign under pressure, especially if you're a high-profile conservative. Resignation under pressure is tantamount to confession, and it lasts forever. Two presidents in recent history were faced with impeachment, President Nixon and President Clinton. Nixon resigned under pressure, and Clinton was impeached. Nixon's reputation, and the Republican Party's by extension, remains soiled to this day, while President Clinton and the Democrat Party enjoy a relatively good reputation. Two athletes in recent history were dogged by charges of cheating, Barry Bonds and Lance Armstrong. Mr. Bonds fought and continues to fight those allegations, and Mr. Armstrong confessed. Mr. Bonds enjoys a good reputation, and Mr. Armstrong's reputation is ruined for life. Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly both faced arbitrary allegations, and Bill O'Reilly both faced arbitrary allegations of inappropriate conduct. Mr. Hannity fought them, and Mr. O'Reilly resigned under pressure. The current reputations of both men are self-evident. No successful person should resign under pressure because the resignation gives life to a lie. And that lie is that the only way people can become successful is to cheat, get lucky, or a combination of the two, the malevolent universe premise. The truth is that we frown on cheating precisely because it is unnecessary, the benevolent universe premise. Don't help the left. Don't help them perpetrate a lie. Resist the temptation to resign under pressure. When I come back, Joe Pags gets it wrong. Welcome back. Joe Pags inadvertently gave credence to the socialists' malevolent universe premise the other day by saying that Senator Elizabeth Warren has gotten where she is in life by lying. He's wrong. Senator Warren may have been helped on the margins by the lies that she has told, but she still had to be prudent, diligent, smart, and hardworking to accomplish what she has. This is not an endorsement of Senator Warren, but an endorsement of the reality of the benevolent universe premise in which success is to be expected and lying and cheating are unnecessary. Joe Pags is a conservative talk show host that I listen to on Sunday mornings on the EIB network. Back in a minute. Thank you. In conclusion, I praised Rush Limbaugh for spreading good news about the president, called out the left for creating their own language, pointed out why no conservative should ever resign under pressure, and pointed out that Joe Pags was wrong to insist that Senator Elizabeth Warren cheated her way to the top. Who is the true conservative? He's the person that understands that conservatism is not just about politics, but culture as well. He is not selfish, but minds his own business. He acts like an adult. He is patriotic and uses common sense. He expresses what he knows and does so with absolute certainty. He makes judgments, refuses to speculate, speaks clearly and definitively, and is not afraid to say no. He is open-minded, asking why rather than why not. He is consistent, credible, and influential. Not ashamed of his existence, unafraid to learn or correct his mistakes. He is a normal American, and he is better than the socialist. He's a better friend, father, brother, family member, and a better person, period. You have to know that. If you don't know with every fiber of your being that being a true conservative is best, then you're wasting your time. And that brings me to the conclusion of another episode of The Drill. Remember that the left has no authority, no power, and they can't win. True conservatives know that nothing is inevitable. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.